Hi and welcome back to Save with Crypto. My name is Save with Crypto, and there's probably not going to be a live stream today because I've got a few things to do. I normally go out Tuesday lunchtime, so I'm not around anyway. I am around later this afternoon, but I do have something to do at 5 p.m. UK time. If something exciting happens, I will do a live stream, but at the moment it's not part of the plan. If you want to find out if I'm doing it or not, then please do make sure you are subscribed and you've got the notifications set on all. Better still, join the Discord, savewithcrypto.org/discord, and I'll always let you know there. You can even just follow me on X as well, which is Save with Crypto, and I will let you know there. In fact, there's even a Telegram as well. Lots of ways to let you know if I will do a live stream or not. So here, looking at Bitcoin USDT on the hourly time frame, I'm just going to put on our indicator. Our indicator is called Quadzilla. You can find out more about that by going to savewithcrypto.org/QZ. The link is in the description down below. Now, one of the things it does, it draws these super up signals and super down signals when the momentum of the asset is either very overbought or very oversold, and these are quite good to find turning points in the price. Now you can see here that we have had one very recently. In fact, that was about 5 p.m. last night. So since then the price has actually gone up. Okay, there is a new feature of Quadzilla that I really like, by the way. If you go to the settings, you can see those super up signals. You can actually see them on the price chart as well as the oscillator as well. And I really like that because you can just see, how good they are. So looking at this, you can see that we've got one here. The last one we had was back here in April, and the price obviously went up a lot since then. There was one here earlier in April, and the price obviously went up again. This one here it went up, but not that much. This one here was very good, and so generally, these super up signals are really pretty amazing. I mean, there's one back here from January where the price went up quite appreciably, and generally they do mark local bottoms really well. We look at that back in October last year. Anyway, so that's one of the reasons why, for the moment, I think we might have a little bit more upside. Now, how far we go, I'm not sure. I mean, there is this bearish retracement level being drawn here by Quadzilla at 78.4k. So it's a possibility that we might go up to there, then reject there. However, we might just, reject, react, and then carry on up to this one here, which could open up the idea of going a bit higher as well. So that's on the 1 hour. If you look at the 2 hour, we've also got one there as well. And in fact, if you look at the 3 hour, we don't actually have a super up signal. But what we do have is this little red triangle here. Let me just show you that red triangle there, which we call the trend shield. Now, what the trend shield is all about, it basically means that everything looks like the price should reverse, but it's not. It's still going down. Now, when that trend shield stops appearing, that's normally when you see the price go back up. Now, if you look very carefully, you can see that these vary in intensity. So we actually had a faint one here with the 10 o'clock last night candle. The more intense one was here at 1 o'clock this morning. There was a faint one here at 4 o'clock this morning. And then the 7 o'clock candle did not have a trend shield. And the current one, which still has 2 hours and 30 minutes left to run, doesn't have a trend shield either. So I think at the moment the price is looking like it could go up for a bit. And personally, I'd be targeting this kind of price here at just over 80k. Now, of course, we do know that any little bit of news, good or bad, is going to send the price sort of surging one way or the other. So nothing is written in stone, and getting up to this level is just a probability. But it is also worth bearing in mind that here on the 3 hour time frame, there is this level down here at 72,177 and another one at 71,679. But because the momentum oscillator is down the bottom here, but I'm thinking at the moment the likelihood is that we're probably going to go back up before we come back down. Now we can see the statistics of Quadzilla for these retracement levels by showing the stats module, and we're going to do that for retracement levels here. And you can see here that with this bullish retracement, the likelihood of getting there is actually 92.93%. In a similar way, the likelihood of getting to the bearish one up here is 95.74%. And that's using data going back to the 19th of May 2022. So both are highly likely. Now let's just turn off the stats for a moment, and I'm going to enable these retracement channels, because what they do, they help you visualize an extra level, which is a kind of level between a bearish retracement and a bullish retracement. So there's the level there. Now it seems like the price came down and it literally just dipped into there, and now it's going back up. It does this quite often, like it does it here. Okay, it did it here as well. So I'm thinking it's reasonably likely that we will go up first before we come down. Now, against that argument, the reason it might not happen is because on the daily time frame, we did actually get a super down signal on the 7th of May that has been pushing the price down ever since. And you can see that because this is on a much larger time frame, these things can be quite strong. You know, this one here, for example, pushed the price down 11% last summer. And this one here in December 2024 pushed the price down 17% to begin with, and then went on to do 30%. And obviously 17% would bring it down to this lower level here, and 30% would bring it down to the lows of the summer of 2024. So anything is possible, it's just a matter of what's more likely. Like I say, in the short term, I'm expecting a little bit of up and then down. But I'm not always right. And it is just statistics and probabilities. Let me know what you think in the comments down below. Do make sure you are subscribed. And if you want to know more about Quadzilla, look at the video that's going to appear in the corner any minute now. Take care, trade safe, and see you soon. Please note that this content is for educational and entertainment purposes only and is not financial advice. Any information or opinions provided are not guaranteed to be accurate or complete. Always conduct your own research before making any financial decisions. A full legal disclaimer is in the description of each video and live stream.